That's what y'all doing. Y'all uplifting them by
how
giving
we
them
uplifting
attention.
them. So we're saying the Pookies and the Ray Rays are the best type of black men.
No. Here's my thing. Instead of talking about what Pookie and Ray Ray doing, why don't you donate $5 to a motherfucker who is doing something positive?
We're not. So you're saying anyone in the panel is not?
Not at the rate that y'all talk about Pookie and Ray Ray. If you gave if niggas had to pay $1 for every YouTube that come on talking about Pookie and Ray Ray, a motherfucker with a little league would be able to go to their fucking championship every year.
So they're not. So that doesn't exist. So that doesn't
every time
exist.
y'all get on panels and talk this bullshit.
So that doesn't exist. Hold on, CBN.
No, it don't exist. It don't exist it don't exist to the extent that y'all get on here and disrespect y'all own people. No, it don't exist. Why don't y'all look for every time y'all get on here and y'all have these conversations about who not doing what? Why? If you had to pay $1 to have those conversations to the black community, that motherfucker would have been built. All I'm saying is that us as black Americans, we've done the work of unity. Mm-hmm. And I get tired of the conversation being framed on what we need to do. No, H. Rat Brown got on stage and advocated for you all to immigrate here. We passed bills for you all to get as much immigration rights as the Jewish and every other culture to come to America. We done our part. You all get here and you separate yourself. That has nothing to do with Africa.
Well, why do they separate themselves?
Exactly.
Why do they separate themselves?
Huh?
Why do they separate themselves?
Because it gives them better opportunity. But where should your loyalty be? It should.
I don't think that's the reason, bro. Again,
we going too far right now. Y'all acting like. Look, I'm gonna say what y'all not gonna say. Y'all acting like anybody should want to be black in America besides black people.
I'm just saying, you ride with the people who got you here.
Do you see our culture? Hold on, hey. This is what I would say. Do you see our culture right now, dude?
You ride with the people who put forth the legislation.
Okay. Would you ride with the people of today? Would you ride with? Do you think our culture right now, just the black community? Do you think it's a good thing or a bad thing?
I mean, of course, if you're taking a snapshot, yes, it's very bad.
No.
Hold on, Trucker Yale. I think certain things are getting better, and we just do not want to see it through the lens of progression, because a lot of the issues we are solving. We had a terrible out of wedlock birth. And our generation is large. If you look at the numbers, we're solving it. We're not having as many kids as we used to.
That's not solving it.
But we're not having as many kids.
That's not solving it. That's avoiding it. But anyway, let's not harbor on that. One, because I've been listening to y'all say this ridiculous stuff. I was African and from another country, and I was proud of my heritage and who I am. I'm definitely going to acknowledge it. Two, I don't really want to be part of you blacks in America. I'm not really that good to be part of.
Thank you, Ed.
I know we want
to. You gotta acknowledge it.
It may not be the right thing to do, but I'm gonna just be honest.
That's
the truth. That's kind of is this. They not saying they not part of LeBron or rich black people. They rock with the rich black people. Hey, LeBron, my brother. They don't want to mess with broke people like me and bank robbers and auto theft people,
drug dealers,
people that steal, and all those people that are at the lower tier or viewed as lower tier. Hell no, I don't want to be aligned with them. No. I'm Nigerian. Oh, but if they see me with LeBron, we black. Yeah, no. It makes total sense. We gotta stop acting like
Black Beauty, hold on.
it was the broke
is
and the
onto
middle
something.
class who advocated for Africans to immigrate here.
Quan,
Bro, we talking about
Quan.
2022 right
Quan.
now,
It
dude.
wasn't
Hold
rich
on,
black people
hold on, Quan,
who
hold on a minute.
advocated for those legislations.
Quan, hold on
So
for a
how
minute.
do you
Aaron
get
is
to
100% right.
Quan,
You
just a
know
minute.
why?
Could I,
'Cause they
Black
even
Beauty?
do
Hold
it
on, just a
here.
minute. Hold on, just a minute. Now, you know for a fact, Quan, when you know better, you do better. You know for a fact once you get to, we've had Aaron had this on many on his panels discuss this. When you get to a certain economic status, do you stay in the hood or do you go to the suburbs? You see what I'm saying? So you're not
They
going
do
to
the
be.
same thing
It's
here
like
in
it's
Nigeria.
like I love. We had a minister come to our church. Like he said, I love my people, but I cannot subjugate myself to that environment of foolishness of what they're doing. Now, does that
Yep.
make me Uncle Tom or sellout? Call it what you want. I gotta have peace of mind. Like the subdivision we're staying in right now is mostly a retired community, beautiful community. It's a mixture, but it's most of us that's out here. You see what I'm saying? So for them coming from another country, they most, you know, if you, I don't know if you listened to the earlier part of the panel because my internet went down, but CBN talked about the corruption and all the thing that's going on in their country. So when they come here, they automatically see, and plus they watch the news, they see all that stuff that's going on. So when they come here, they're gonna say, am I going to identify with Aaron O, who's up and coming, who's a multimillionaire, or I'm going to identify with this guy over here that's selling crack? I think I'll take Aaron O for 500. You see what I'm saying?
If I could comment on that, that's one of
what I'm saying.
Go ahead, Coach K.
Hold on, Keyshawn. I'm gonna let you go. What I'm saying is if you want to talk about a unity thing, because that's what Black Beauty brought up, we need to unify. The unity part has nothing to do with us. It has everything to do with how they see us when they come here.
Dude,
So there can't be any unity if you come at all. As soon as you step foot, you're like, fuck these people.
Respect.
Okay, hold on. On the court, I'm gonna answer that. I'll let you cook, Black Beauty. I'm gonna let you cook, Black Beauty. Okay. I'll make it real short. How are they going to unify with us when how we see us?
Thank you.
Go ahead, Black Beauty.
That's why, you know,
I want to let you
go ahead.
I agree that those are the keys that come after unification, but I think the number one thing we need in order to unify that those people have, those Chinese, those Russians, and all those people that you mentioned, is we need a language. Because we need to be able to have a coded way to communicate with one another that other people are not privy to. So the number one caveat we need as a Black people, so they did it in Brazil. Now, I'm not Yoruba, I'm Hausa. I'm studying Hausa, right? But I will learn Yoruba if you tell me that that is the language we are going to unify under, the same way that the Jewish people unify under. So, like, to be honest with you, and even my man, he's not a Yoruba man. He's from Warri State. He's a Delta man. But when you grow up in Lagos, the language they teach you in school, which I learned from him, is they teach you Yoruba here. That's the language you learn. That's the official language. We need a language that is official to us as African descendants of slavery, whereby we can communicate with one another without that white nigga knowing what we're talking about. Do you understand what I'm saying?
No, that's true.
What we need.
Now that's true. That
Understood.
You know, it actually happens right now. That's the only thing that does not exist in the form of how people are tribal in America. Because people are very much tribal in America, but they don't have the language. They don't have their own independent language in order to segregate them to fully come together. But people are very much tribal. They just look at it as cities. We from this city, you know, so it's complicated, but Black Beauty, that's an actual statement. I agree with.
You want to know something, Aaron? It's so funny that you just said that. It's so funny you just said that we're in different states, right? Because you can hear from how I speak and how Brittany speak. We speak different types of dialects.
Yeah,
even though we're from,
it's the slang.
Unify under English.
Yeah.
What I try to make Black people understand is that this big Black brain has the capacity to learn anything. What's another language? Put a language under your belt, an African language, whereby you can communicate with people on the continent without having Europeans be privy to everything that you're doing. And that's what we need.
I think what is important
and we do it anyway. What I have to say to you, Aaron, is we're doing it anyway because we speak all different dialects of Ebonics, and our hip hop music got all different kind of codes in it. So you can't tell me that it can't be done. The young niggas is doing it already.
That's what I'm saying. Like, why we
Black
talking
people used to do the same thing too. That's the problem that we don't
to.
So why we talking? Why we talking
we
unity?
just
And that's how y'all feel.
That's what we used to. Okay, first off, when
there
you was
is no unity if that's how y'all feel.
No, this
it's
when
not,
you was
it's
growing up.
not a matter of how you feel.
This
Let me
is
explain why. When a
when
parent invests in their children's education to be something great, it's like an event. They want their child to pick better. If you bring a boy, they want to see if you're picking right or not. Because just like other ethnic group, they want to vet the man. Some fathers will just make a phone call to make sure the driver's outside, being with people from his staff from his office to make sure that they got at the F boy, he makes sure he disappear. I have seen when fathers pay police officer in Nigeria to arrest the whack boyfriend and throw him in the prison. Yes, it has happened too many times. That's why they tell you, be careful when you go and date a daughter of a rich household. Because if he's a mover and shaker society and you don't think that you're good enough for your daughter, he called the police chief, tell your boy, come and pick up this boy. I don't want this boy to talk to my daughter ever again. Make sure he just appear. If you don't disappear, I will have your jobs.
He's not going to stay in jail because they don't have the kind of jails where you could sit for 2 and 3 weeks. But it's going to be a little learning lesson for him to know that he's not qualified. He's not qualified. You're going to go get taken to the station.
And I say that firsthand.
For a couple hours. You can take it to the station. I've seen it with my own eyes at the station. You'll be there for a couple hours. The police will smack you up. And then your father will come and get you. And you'll recognize that you have no business trying to date that man's daughter. That's not your place.
So that's the African version. Yeah. That's the African version, right? Well, back in the day when we still do it, like truckers say, all it is they just round up the fellas. And they go.
Well, my thing is.
No, I'm saying this is what I'm saying, Coach. This is what I'm saying. They
also,
round up the fellas.
I gotta let my man Illuminated finish.
You know, they round up the fellas and they take them back because I had a friend that did that and with my daughter and do with my daughter whatever you did to my daughter, I'm gonna do to you. And he had him out on a fishing boat. So there is no difference in what y'all talking about than what we do here in the States. So
Black Americans did it in your time, my mom's and my uncle's time, but they don't do it now.
There's some people that still do.
I think we would rather not it be so violent, but the whole point of a father protecting his daughter's virginity, not when she's been for the streets in high school, not when she's gone to college and been for the streets. The whole purpose of protecting a 18, 16, 13-year-old daughter's virginity, that's getting her groomed for the groom, not just being a freestyle dad saying you can give her sexual liberation once she goes to college or once she gets her first boyfriend and this and that. No, that's freestyling it. The purpose of a father is to preserve her virginity for that one time when she's going to be taken care of for the rest of her life after you. That's after that, it's nothing to preserve. Once she's for the streets, what the hell are you preserving?
Well,
we failed. We have failed. I don't have kids though. I'm just saying we have failed as fathers.
Well,
I was saying when I was growing up, and even some of the females I dated before the one I'm with now, well, including the one now, your name was important.
Yeah,
your last name. So when your grandmother,
make sure y'all let Quan get in there.
When your grandmother or your mother be like, oh, or the dad, who's your father?
Morning, Brittany B.
Who's your father? Oh, it's Aaron O. Or it's illuminated. Oh, okay, he a good dude. But then you be like, oh, who's your father? Oh, it's it's Quan. Oh, nah. Okay.
And then how you gonna do Quan like?
And then your grandmother say,
she just said like R. Kelly or something.
Get rid of her. Get rid of her or get rid of him. And you be sitting there like, damn, all right. And then a couple years ago down the line, you be like, oh, okay. You know what I'm saying? Like even now,
But what
like
happens? That's one of the reasons, because I think that's the thing in America, and to your point, I think that's one of the main issues, right? You could have had that name Smith, and it could be 300 or 400 years deep in America, but it's not tied to anything tangible that you can put your hands on. Whereas if you have the name Shubomi, then you know that that's tied to FCMB Bank here. That's the difference.
legacy is important, and that's what a lot of people have forgotten, especially today. Like even my girl's dad, the nigga recently put a private investigator on me.
Man, hold on. We're not gonna act like there aren't black people in America with important last names. One,
that's
and two,
That's
and
true. That's
and
true.
then two, okay, and then we could also say in Africa, most of them niggas don't got important last names. So I'm just saying, well, let's keep it a bean. Not most people aren't important. If you want to say, oh, there's some lineage, my ass, bro. There ain't all y'all got dope lineages. So I don't want to hear none of that shit, bro. Y'all might have one off lawyer or one off doctor. Ain't none of y'all some goddamn Jeff Bezos or Elon Musk, and y'all just setting the lineage and shit.
Hey, Sway, hold on.
I'm gonna defend the blacks over here. I ain't gonna just steamroll us and say y'all so great because y'all got lineage and all this extra shit.
There is a place that I go to.
See, you got the little spit dart shit, bro. I got a Glock 45 in my pocket, boy. That damn spit dart ain't doing shit.
I'll give you that.
He shot me with the damn tranquilizer first. What are you talking about? I didn't was shooting for my neck.
Hey, look. All I'm saying is this. We always.
You're cool, Sway. I just like playing with you.
I weave that horse.
I hear everybody, right? I hear everybody. I hear like, don't nobody want to align with. I get it. We violent. We do a lot of shit. All I'm saying is this: when it comes to unity conversations, our history has proven that we've done the work of unifying.
Yes.
The 1965 Immigration Act was alongside of the Civil Rights Movement. We did that work. We pushed that legislation to get you here. What in the African history is comparable to that you all have done for us?
No, the Africans in America are the best Africans. Everyone knows that.
I'm
Even
not
the Africans
saying who's the best. I'm
that.
saying that we pushed legislation in our country to get you on this soil. That is unity. We've done our work.
Okay. You keep forgetting that black people in that time was unified 100%.